I went to bed unsure, and I woke up this morning more sure. So these are my official NFL picks. I had a massive change of decision influenced by Vegas and a little J-Man. So let's start in the AFC East. Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Patriots is the order. I was back and forth on the Dolphins. I've yet to buy the Jets. I'm worried about the O-line with an old quarterback. New England's going to be a feisty fourth-place team that will beat all of these teams potentially at least once. AFC South, Bengals, Steelers, Ravens, Browns. This was really hard for me. AFC South, Jags, Titans, Texans, Colts. I think the Titans are very well run and very well coached, but I think the Jags could be a number one seed based on their schedule, the division, and I think Doug Peterson's second year with Trevor Lawrence. Next up is the AFC North. This one's a tough one because I have so much respect for the Ravens. But the Steelers' roster is built with players who don't have an injury history, and the Ravens' top players have a history of getting hurt. So I think maybe if they played today, the Ravens would win, but over a 17-game schedule, I have the Steelers finishing second. Bengals, Steelers, Ravens, Browns, 4. And the AFC West, I think it's tough, but there's too many cultural changes that need to be made in Denver. So I think Chiefs win it, though it's really close. Chargers second. Broncos are a tough, competitive, interesting third. Raiders a talented fourth. Let's go to my NFC predictions. I think the Eagles pull back but still win the division. They'll miss Shane Steichen. Cowboys, Giants, I think it's a go either way. I think the Giants are better than people think, and the Cowboys coaching from OC to head coach to O-line coach concerns me. Washington's a very talented fourth-place team. Next up, the NFC North. I think the Lions are a 10-win team. I'm not into the 12-13 wins. I think people are a bit hyperbolic. Vikings are good, not special. Packers have their moments. Bears, I just don't really know. The Packer-Bear game, I could flip on this, but I think the Packers-Bears may end up, both at 8-9, 9-8 around there. Next up is the NFC South. The Saints have the best roster. I have no confidence in the head coach. I flipped last night. I went to bed unsure. I'm trusting Vegas and J-Mac. It's an offensive league. The Falcons are a really talented offense, and their schedule, I don't recall ever seeing a schedule that weak. By the way, they host the Panthers week 1. The Panthers are missing receivers, O-linemen. Their best defensive player, I think, has a holdout. The Falcons are going to start 1-0. The Panthers probably 0-1, and that matters. Bucks a bad 4. And in the NFC West, I flipped on this a couple weeks ago. I think Seattle would lose to the Niners today, but I think because of their youth, fewer players hurt. Those that are recover more quickly. Seattle's built for 17 games. Seattle, the Niners will have many stars miss games. McCaffrey, a Debo, a Trent Williams, a Kittle. Over the course of a season, they can beat anybody, but will have stretches of being banged up. The Niners second. Rams, a pretty uneventful third. Arizona's a mess there, 4th. So here's my playoff teams. 4 new teams. That's what you have to have the last year. Bills, Bengals, Jags, Chiefs, Chargers, Dolphins. I am taking the Steelers over the Ravens. Their best players historically do not have an injury history, and the Ravens do. So only 1 new team in the AFC. But I have 3 new playoff teams in the NFC. That's where I flip the Falcons and Giants. Eagles, Lions, Saints, Seahawks win their division. Cowboys, Falcons, 49ers playoffs. So the Lions, Falcons, Saints are all new teams. That gives me 4. There'll probably be 6. I flipped the Giants and the Falcons last night. I like the Giants. I think people are selling. I think the Giants are going to compete for the playoffs of the last weekend. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.